Welcome to Hot Tea with Patch and BP. May contain adult content.
Hey everyone, we're back. We're back for a new episode. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Again, back in the saddle.
No, it's not. This episode is not karaoke. This episode is TV. So we're going to get straight into it. So TV, as you all know, we're quite into the TV, the British comedy sitcoms. You know, Ab Fab, Red Dwarf, and all that. We're totally into that. But I want to talk about the hard hitting stuff. So I want to get into nudity, best nudity on TV, or worst, or the sex. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with the sex. So come on, where's yours? Where have you got yours?
All right. Well, I would have to say most nudity for mine. First one will be True Blood. Heaps of sex going on. Bilingual sex, species sex, biracial sex. I called it bilingual sex because everyone's having sex in that movie.
There's monsters and werewolves, and then there's an animal, a cheetah, there's a panther,
Oh, there's like a vampire and humans, and then like men and men. I'm like, get it on.
Where does it fit? Well, it all fits together with lots of sucky tits.
No, you have to say sucky.
With Bill the vampire.
Oh no, I was all about Eric North.
Oh, see, I wasn't into him. I preferred Bill, but didn't like Bill either.
Oh no, I liked the Viking. I
liked the wolf guy.
Oh, he was in. Hold on. He was in Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. Yes, I can't remember his name, but when he came in, it was a winner. But I did watch that whole series.
I did. So you and I, that's how we bonded.
We did.
Once.
Right. Okay. Well, for nudity, for me, I would say the most True Blood is definitely up there with a lot of Anna Paquin tits. I'd go with Game of Thrones.
Oh my God.
There's
so much sex.
So much sex, so much nudity, so much incest, sex with dwarves, sex with dragons. Did they do that? Sex with
titties, like they were like chicks showing vages. Remember the girl who was the whore who was going on the back of the carriage, and she just lifts up her dress like big red minge.
You saw a big minge, didn't you? Oh, there was so much ass sucking. I didn't get the sucking of bum holes.
There was just everything in there, man. That you see, there was incest because that's what royals did. They just kept it in the family and had sex with each other, blue blood. That's why they all ended up having funny eyes and like one short arm. And the imp. And the imp.
Yeah. And the imp. Yeah.
I totally agree with you.
And there was the sex with a eunuch. I don't know how that happened, but at the end, near the end, where the girl with the black girl with the curly hair with the black eunuch guy, Grey Worm. How did they do it? I don't know. He's got nothing. I don't know. It was great. I totally get that one. Have you got any more nudity?
No, that's it for my nudity.
Right, I got another one for you. I don't know if you ever watched it. Spartacus. Did you ever watch it?
Yes, I know about it.
Blood and sand and up. Now that is like Olympic sex. That is just
maybe the Olympics could put that in their next 2020. What is it? When's the next one? That's 2024. They can come out and it's 2024. They're like, okay, new sport, Olympic arena sex.
Yeah, it's got to be orgies. There's got to be gold chain nipple rings. There's got to be chains.
You got to remember that's how it was. The Romans back then, it was very opulent, and everybody just had sex with everyone. It was like that movie Caligula. Yeah. It's the same thing.
That's right.
Yeah,
and they were always going on about seed, getting the seed. Flipping out. Anyway, let's move on. Right, okay, we're going to go
my seed.
so we're going to.
I've impregnated her with my seed. She's royal.
I need the best seed. The best seed. And some of the sex in there was quite rapey and angry. There was a lot of rape in there and angry and
because that's what the Romans did.
Seed everywhere. Seed everywhere.
It's like a seed chucker. Okay.
Let's move on from tea and go on to cancelled shows that were cancelled. Have you got any that crushed you?
I do. So I love pirate stuff. Patch knows I love pirate stuff. My son and I love pirate stuff. So this is not a kid's show, but this was a show called Black Sails that was on Stars. And the guy, one of the main characters in it, his name was James Arnold. He played I'll have to do mine eventually. He played Michael Hutchins in the In Excess movie, that was the In Excess show that came out, and he was in it. And he used to be Amber, who started NBRG. That's her cousin.
Yes, I remember this story.
Yes,
I remember,
and I met him, and I was like all starstruck. I'm like, oh my god! Isn't it
so not only was he Michael Hutchins, he played in your.
He was in here, and this was an awesome show. I don't know why they canceled it, and it talked about what it was like to live in the Caribbean during those times, and the funniest things were pirates didn't give a shit about anything except for a fuck tent. They had a tent which they put up, and whores came in, and they would go in there and just have sex. No, it wasn't. No,
I'm saying our show is not TV. Our show seems to be sex. It's
just
sex. Sex on TV. It's all sex.
And it was like, okay, do you guys want, this? Do you want a chef? We want a fuck tent. Okay, that's all it was. So it was basically them working on a boat and a fuck tent. So there you go.
Oh, and they cancelled it, and you were distraught because of the lack of fuck tents. Maybe we should
see. I don't know why season 2 got canceled, because it was really cool. It was a really cool pirate show, and I was really into it too. And then I just went to watch season 2, and it's like, so you know what I think of you, the channel stars? Thanks. Anyways, yours.
My show is Firefly. Did you ever see that?
I never saw it, but I heard it was really good.
They only did one season, and the reason it was so good, it's cowboys in space. I mean, what's better than that? But I think that what did it in was the budget. It cost so much to make that they just couldn't make any more. So what they did do, though, is they made a film. They made Serenity, which was an awesome film. So it wrapped up the TV shows in one film. It was really good. But this is it. It was a Fox show. So fuck you, Fox. Okay, let's move on.
Sorry.
Right, okay, this is a fun one. Right, theme tunes, right? Have you got like we're gonna go for theme tunes. So I'm gonna get you to hum a theme tune, and I'm gonna guess it.
Oh my god, really?
That was it.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, sorry.
Theme tunes.
Go on then. Go on.
Oh. Da 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 na 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 na.
Oh, that's easy. That's Simpsons.
Yeah. Okay. So I love The Simpsons. That was one of mine. Oh god, that's the Golden Girls.
I love the Golden Girls. They were so on the ball.
Who was the little tiny one?
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh, she was funny. She was funny.
If you ever watch any clips from that, they were on the nose with some of the things they said and did. They were so icky. They were so disgusting. They said some really foul. Have you got any more then, seeing as you hummed? You told me what one of yours was earlier.
Oh, I did.
Have you got another?
Okay. Cheers. Where everybody knows your name.
No, I didn't get that. And that is my second one. That is my second thing.
What the best show.
Next one. Shows that you can't watch. You stopped watching halfway through. Like, it got to a point where you went, I can't watch this anymore. This is awful for whatever reason. Can't watch it. My first one is Walking Dead. Did you ever watch that?
Okay, I actually liked it until it got to like season 112, because I was just like, how many times can you run away from a zombie?
Well, that's true. That's true. And it'd be The Walking Dead, and it was the season where the very first episode, the new guy came along and he beat the shit out of Glenn with a baseball bat with nails in it. Beat his head in. I just thought that was such horrible, disgusting violence that there was no need for it, and I have never watched it since then. I think that was like season 4. Have you got one?
Lost.
You can't. Are you kidding? Lost is one of my fucking favorite. I've got a background for Lost. I'm having my background. Lost is the best program that ever graced this TV land.
Sorry, I had a narcoleptic moment. What?
That's all right then. Let's not argue, because I thought we were friends, and I don't want to get into that shit. So let's not. Let's move on.
Well, I'm just saying.
Have you got any more you can't watch anymore?
No, that was really the only one. It's only because I just didn't get the concept. I'm sorry.
Well, you and my husband same, and he did watch the last episode, and he was like, "That was shit. What was that?" I'm not arguing about it. I'm not doing it. My favorite. No, I'm not doing it. So
Okay, we don't have to
stop now.
We can agree. We can agree to disagree. Okay, we don't normally have to fall out over stuff, but we can.
That's fine. That's fine. Look, last question.
Yes.
Shows that ended, and when they did, they crushed you inside that you needed to go and find a helpline. You know, the whole leave Britney alone. What made you feel like that?
Okay, you're gonna laugh at this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I really like watching Home and Away. I know it's super gay. Shut up.
But that hasn't ended. That hasn't ended. It's still going.
I know, but there are certain seasons where stuff happens and it ends. Okay, and it's the only show I can watch with my son. And there are some characters that you're like going, oh, and we always joke when they leave the show, we always go, pay rise. They ask for a pay rise.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Also, just really quickly, Ozark, the last episode of season 3, when they shot the Mexican cartel guy's right-hand man, I went,
I've not seen it. I've not seen it. Not
okay.
watched Ozark. I know I've been told to watch it. Don't start prodding at me. I've got 1,000 other things to watch. I've got a list of all.
So that's it. Okay, so what were yours?
So Lost. I've watched Lost. I'm not kidding. 6 seasons. I have watched it through 4 times.
What's that? Squirrel. No, sorry.
I've watched it through 4 times, and every time it gets to the last episode, I am bawling, and I have to
so shit.
No, it's not. It's so shit. And then I have to go and put a comedy film on or something to get me out of my funk because I feel like I'm dying.
Really?
I have to. Yeah, and The Office as well. The Office US. Every time I watch, me and the husband, we watch them through all the time. There's 9 seasons. I've watched them at least 6 times, at least. We just watch random. But when I get to the last few episodes, and we get to the last episode, I'm in tears and crying.
Right.
Okay. I see we're not impressed. Well, there we go. So there you go, viewers. We are friends, but then there's some things that can make us dislike each other, and we found it. TV shows, we found them. Now we know. That's what I'm going to use to push your buttons. There you go. So anyway, so if anybody's got any TV comedies or dramas that they want to share, anything they want to share and add to any of them, please do comment. Tell us.
Subscribe. Tell us.
Just
tell us.
Text us.
I mean, I have to say, as far as like, TV dramas, I do like watching hospital shows. Like my favorite was ER back in the 90s.
Oh, I loved ER. George Clooney.
Oh, God. And Melrose Place.
Oh, I hated Melrose Place. You massive disaster.
Shut your whore mouth.
Me and you. We're over. Melrose fucking Heather Locklear bollocks. Piss flaps. Utter piss flaps. No.
She was in TJ Hooker.
Hooker. End this.
I don't know if you and I can be friends.
Friendship is gone. No, we're done. We're done. Let's not bother with this anymore. Done.
Can I redeem myself saying she was married to Tommy Lee?
Oh, was she?
Yep. Apparently, he's got a big 12-inch dong. Would you not want to be married to him?
No, I wouldn't. Was this before Pamela or after?
This is way before Pamela. So he was married to her when he got his first made his big break, and then of course drugs, and then she went, "Ooh, Richie Sambora, hello."
I don't know. I don't know these American people you're going on about. American. I don't know what you're on about.
So Tommy Lee, he was the drummer from Motley Crue.
I know who Tommy Lee is, you turd. I don't know that woman's name. Whatever. You're doing all this American thing now.
Sorry.
Just throwing out American shit, and I'm supposed to get it. No.
Sorry.
Topical question. Anyway, that's all for this episode. It's a quick episode. They're getting quicker now. We're just doing some questions or some whatever, and we're getting it over and done with. All right.
Excellent.
So cool. Cheers for coming. Next one's movies. Let's do it. Yay. Bye.